Hello, hello. Welcome back to Inscryption, Kaycee's mod. This is the fourth challenge. This is the hardest by far. This is like my 7th, maybe my 8th attempt. So I'm trying to do the ant pack here, and I'm trying to do the tip scales. So we start with 1 damage and the all totem battles. So all the regular battles are totem battles. And this has been tough, but I'm stubborn, so I'm going to try to beat it. Alright, let's see who we get from the trader. The cat, we gotta go with the cat. And another ant, that's pretty big. I think we'll try to boost up the cat here. More health on the cat's gonna be very nice. I'd love to do it again, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, first battle, let's see. Doesn't look too bad. We get the cat and the ant queen off rip, which is huge. Another ant, very nice, very easy win. So when you get a bunch of the ants with the cat, it's just an easy win. But when you get all the other random cards, it makes it very difficult. Ooh, golden pelt, very nice. None of these are really good. I guess I'll go with the bird. And hope I get something good for the body later on. The wild bull, alright. Getting the cat again is massive, to be honest. So our flying ant is guaranteed free damage here. Ooh, another worker ant. Can kill the skunk, deal more damage here. So our cat is going to die here, which is unlucky. But we win, so all good. I'd like to get a bone card. No bones, unlucky. Oh, Warren's alright. Not great, but not awful. We've got a sacrifice coming up. We'll probably sacrifice the pack rat we just got. Getting him onto like the cat or something would be very useful. Loads of ants now, but no cat, which is a little unfortunate. Now we can start getting the ants out onto the field. I was hoping I'd get a better item from the pack rat, to be honest, but it's alright. I believe we'll win next turn. Yeah, we got it. I was gonna say I don't think he can stop 6 damage, but he didn't even play another card, so nice and easy. I guess we'll go with the bird. I was hoping for more insect cards, to be honest. I think we go with the pack rat. I think that's most useful. Ooh, on the golden pelt would be funny, but I think on the cat is more useful. Let's do it. those are both very, very good. Many lives, I think, is slightly better. Alright, let's battle the Trapper. We get a pretty solid hand. We'll pull a tooth just because we're going to be getting an item from the cat. A fan, not good to be honest. We can play the smoke just to let it die. Ooh, queen ant, that's huge. We're chilling so far, we're doing alright. If he's not going to play more cards, I'll just let the one worker ant go through it. Nice and easy. Alright, on to stage 2. Ooh, the squid is massive. Mantis is also very good. And then probably the kingfisher just to clear up the line. Yeah, we'll just grab something else that works. So I learned my lesson from last time. We just play the squid and nothing else. Because nothing's going to be able to do more damage. And we just win, nice and easy. Come on, something good. Ooh, Mole Man. He's got the funny shovel. So that's going to be the transforming card. Which is very, very strong. That would be honestly great. If the transforming card just stayed as an ant, I would honestly love it. Ooh, Magpie is pretty good, but Turkey Vulture even better. I really need to start using my items. Those fans are basically useless in my opinion. I want to try to get rid of those here. Yeah, I think we just waste a fan. Just so we can get something better from the cat. A boulder? Honestly, even worse. This is a very, very rough opening hand. So at least we can get the pack rat out onto the field. Another boulder? Wow. A flying ant is eh. I misplayed there hard. I should have played the flying ant in front of the raven. I was thinking, well, at least it'll do more damage flying over. Completely forgot that it's Skunk's gonna just take away all of its damage until we get more ants out onto the field. I think we might lose here, to be honest. Now here's where the fan actually is useful. We don't have enough bones for anything. We can use a boulder just to block the damage for now. Raven egg is decent. I think we're just gonna die here. Okay, another worker ant. Actually, this could potentially save us. I think we have to get the turkey vulture out onto the field though. I don't have enough bones. Yeah, I butchered that there. I think if I'd killed the skunk instead of the ant, we would have had equal damage at the very least. Yeah, that's my own fault there. I just butchered that. Thankfully, that's just our first life, so we're chilling. Got the golden pelt, let's hit the trader. The amoeba, I guess? We don't need another pack rat. Ryuli's a bit expensive. Ooh, skip a turn, that's big. I also think I should have just used the hook, just to grab the raven on round 1. We can just get everything out onto the field here, basically. Not the amoeba quite yet, but... Okay, the pack rat. This could be interesting. We'll grab the boulder just so we can try to get something better. A squirrel? Hey, it's not great, but it's better. Ant Queen is pretty solid, but we win here, so it's all good. Honestly, I'm not sure. Ooh, more bugs. Another ant, massive. Honestly, massive. That's big. That is, oh my god, this is huge. Okay, now we stand a very solid chance here. Ideally, we'd love to have only ants in our deck, and we just win every hand, basically. We can get the skunk off rip, just to stop some damage. Or the raven. I think the raven's better here to be able to deal damage. Then we can get the skunk to block the sparrow. I think we'll be okay here. Honestly, I think we need to grab a card. I think if we don't grab the wolf, we'll lose. Do we skip a turn too? We'll just go with this for now. Alright, so let's get the worker ant out onto the field. Actually, I think we have to skip a turn. Now we've got the squirrel, now we're chilling. And we can get the pack rat out onto the field as well. Scissors from the pack rat is huge, to be honest. Alright, it looks like we've got it now. That was, we're cutting it a little close there for a little bit. Lots of overkill, very nice. I feel like I'm stressing pretty hard. So I'm making more mistakes than I normally would. Magpie, honestly pretty solid. We can just sacrifice it later. Ooh, another cat or another ant. I think just a regular ant would probably be best here. You know, I probably should have gone with the ant queen. That probably would have been the best thing I could have done, but it's all good. Right now we can sacrifice the magpie. Could just throw it on an ant. Maybe the amoeba? Yeah, he's only 2 bones. Let's go for it. Alright. Let's battle the Prospector here. Ooh, black goat, that's pretty solid. I think we want the raven egg over here. And hold on to the flying ant for now. We can take a little bit of damage. Use the pack rat just to kill the coyote. Ooh, another ant. Very nice. Can we cut the mule? It's too thick. Unlucky. Okay, we're getting into dangerous territory here. Use the squirrel just to block the wolf for now. I think that's the play. Then next turn we'll play the ants. Ooh, pretty solid. Another ant. Let's go. We'll kill the wolf here. Doing alright. Ant Queen, we want to hold on to that until after he turns our cards to gold. Which should be right here. And we got the pack mule, huge. Alright, so let's get the ant queen out onto the field. I think that's the move. Actually, no, we can't. I will go with the elk fawn then. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, we just win here. I was gonna say turkey vulture's huge, but that's even better. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but the transforming card is just so OP. Ooh, we gotta go with the Gek. A free card. If we can get like some sigils on him, he'll be very strong. Alright, we're making good progress here. Ooh, cockroach. Cockroach on the Gek would be hilarious, because the Gek is free. And then if we could boost up the Gek at like the campfire, that'd be so awesome. I think we just go with another ant though. I want him to paint his painting. Nothing. A very, very solid first hand. I should have played the flying ant behind the stump instead. It's my bad. Ah, I was full items. I'm losing focus here. I need to lock in. I think we let the adder live for now. Okay, so we can cut. The rattler's gonna be most annoying. Then we can play down the cockroach to kill their adder. Or do we deal damage? We'll hold off for a turn for now. The cat, huge. So they're all going to die, except for the cat, because of the spikes. We're cutting it pretty close here. We need something good. Ant queen, okay. That's something good. So we can use the black goat, get the ant queen out, and then we win. We don't like win right away, but you know what I mean. We're chilling here. Warren, pretty solid. We'll use it just to block the damage, and hopefully we can get the turkey vulture out onto the field pretty soon. Another worker ant, very nice. There we go, we've got the turkey vulture. Alright, we got this. Cutting it a little close there, but we got there. think we've got enough money. Let's get some pelts. Grab a golden pelt. And honestly, let's grab his knife. Alright, let's do it. We've got the 2 pelts now, so we could visit the trader here in a little bit. You know what? Let's do what I was saying before. So we could put the skunk onto anything which would be useful. The pack rat as well. Like onto the gek. Very funny. But what's even better than that, I think, is the cockroach. I think this is one of the strongest things. Cockroach on the gek. Like, this is about to go crazy. We just need to be able to level up his damage and yeah, like, look at that. That's just funny. Ah, it was full items. That's my mistake. Forgot I had the knife. Even though I literally just bought it. Yeah, we can just kill this gek on respawn, basically. Nice and easy win. A much shorter battle than the one before. Now we've got the 2 pelts. Let's visit the trader. No campfires as far as I can see, which is very unfortunate. Another cockroach, honestly, would be very useful, but an ant is just better. Ooh, strange larva. Always a good time. Because I believe we get Mothman from the larva, and he's crazy strong. I think this is where we kill the pack rat. We could throw him onto the larva. Let's do it. So we get the skunk in front of the mantis. So now the mantis does 0 damage. Ooh, turkey vulture is very nice. It's just we can't afford it. I also really don't like how many flying cards they have. We got the queen ant though. Yeah, we're chilling. Because the ants are about to just kill everybody. When we can kill the skunk for even more damage. Why are some of my ants not updating properly? Like, that first ant was still at a 3. Didn't update to the 4. Kinda odd. Ooh, weird card. We gotta go with it. Always gotta go with the funny glitch cards when you see them. I honestly really don't like this. I would have preferred to have 2 worker ants still. Ah, it's health. Damn. If it was attack, we would have buffed the Gek. I think it's better to buff the larva though, and just hope it survives. And of course we don't risk it. I've tried before and it's bit me in the ass, so. Okay, not great, but not bad. We can work with this. We'll start killing that raven. Ah, the shark. We'll just play down the smoke here, just so that's what he wants to grab. That shark is gonna tear us apart though. You know, we do still have those scissors. I think that's what we have to use it on. I think we just have to cut the shark if we want to survive. Ooh, strange larva. Okay, that's big. Very, very big. I'm okay with him grabbing the beaver, honestly. I was hoping he'd grab the dam instead, but grabbing the beaver, that's alright. We get the larva out onto the field and we just win. Okay, there's another shark, so maybe not. We need to survive. Yo, we got Mothman. Yeah, we got this. So I think it was worth it to play the Raven Egg here because he's going to put the bait bucket down, but it doesn't matter because we just fly over. Honestly, I shouldn't have done that. Because the Raven would have just flown overhead. Would have done a little bit more damage, but that's alright. We win here. So I'm still making lots of mistakes, but at least I'm realizing the mistakes. Ooh, Mantis God. Mantis God is huge. Can you imagine Mantis God on Mothman? We have to go for the sacrifice. You know, Mantis God, honestly, on an ant, for the spirit of the challenge that we've been doing, I think we've got to put him on an ant. It's not as good, but I think we have to kill the moon with an ant. Or at least try to anyways. This is a very nice opening hand. So we want to get some bones for the amoeba. Strange larva, I think, early on here is huge. Forgot I was full items, that's my mistake. He's gonna turn everything to gold. I should have held on to the larva. My own fault. Damn, if we could have gotten Mothman. We just needed one more turn. Unlucky. We used the Gek just to tank the damage here. So we do have a few ants, so we might be able to make this work. Ooh, let's go. Okay. Unfortunate we lost the ant, but that's alright. And I can let him grab the egg. I think this is fine. Ah, damn, this is less fine. So we'll be off by 1. Nope, never mind, he blocks. We're off by a little bit here. We actually almost just died there. Okay, so we've got the Mantis God workaround. I think we hold onto him for now. Gotta grab Urayuli, right? Yeah, it's no brainer. I think this is okay. We've got 1,000,000 bones here. We'll do the work rant just so we have a little bit more damage. There we go, we got it, okay. I was trying to figure out if we could do it without the work rant, and I don't think we would have been able to. They kill that gold nugget. I can almost get Urayuli out onto the field. Alright, time to battle the moon. Honestly, I think the easiest phase of the boss battle. We use this just to use an item. We've been at full items basically the entire battle. That's oof. That's a big oof. I can't play anything. I want to play the ants out onto the field. I didn't think the corpse maggots would. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I thought that was the knife. Can I not stab myself? Interesting. Maybe I'm crazy, but I could have sworn that was the knife, not scissors. Right, now we can get really out onto the field at least. We might as well go with the turkey vulture. Let's just get an ant out onto the field. We don't care about the overkill damage, but this was the ant run, so feels only fitting we kill him with an ant. This was the hardest challenge I have done by far. 11 misplays. At least I'm realizing the misplays after I make them, so it counts for something, I suppose. Ooh, okay. So more lore here. Alright, alright. Time to start another run. I don't know if I can do that right now, but maybe later. Yo, direwolves and the direwolf pup. That's a very cute card. A new challenge. Alright, alright. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It'd be greatly appreciated. I hope you all stay safe, out of trouble, and have a good one.